Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. Well, I finally got a chance to go out shopping and I went to my local Walmart store, and then I also made a trip a little distance away from me, takes me a while to get there, to Michael's Crafts. Okay, let's get started. Walmart always has a little bundle bin with these little throw fleece blankets. And as I was looking at it, on the very edge, right here, is a blanket stitch, which looks like it's done with some yarn of some type, probably crochet thread. And I thought this little throw was going to make a great project, and I'll let you know what it's going to be in a future video, but it's going to be something really simple and really easy to do. Now, my Walmart has a very small sewing and craft section. Not all Walmarts will have it. And luckily they do have thread, and I ran out of white thread, and they carry Coats and Clarks, and I use this a lot on a lot of different projects. I was lucky to catch these two pieces of fabric. You don't see a lot of seasonal fabrics at Walmart, but every now and then you will find some. So here's a couple of Christmas prints, and these are 1 yard cuts. Now they do have some fabric that's on the bolt, and you can have some cut off of the bolt. But it's real quick and easy just to pick up these pre-cuts. And then I bought some extra red and white polka dot and green and white polka dot because I thought it might go with these two fabrics. They also have some fabric by Waverly, and these again are 1 yard cuts. Some of the fabric you can get in 2 yard cuts, but I bought these because I was really low on spring fabrics. I loved this fabric. I like flower with little fabrics on it. And I was also lucky enough to buy some children's fabrics, which I was also running low on. This is pink background, light pink background, and this is a darker pink background. And these are also 1 yard cuts. Walmart also has just a very limited supply of fat quarters, and so I picked up this blue and white. I really like this kind of fabric look. And then this is some patriotic fabric, and so you should start looking out for patriotic fabric because in a short time, in a few more months, we're going to be celebrating our 250th year anniversary in this country. So you're going to be seeing a lot of patriotic prints come out. And while I was in there, I also picked up a package of DMC embroidery needles. I buy a lot of decorative dish towels at Walmart that I like to embellish. And this is Home Sweet Home, and this is Be Kind. And so it's real easy to add a little trim at the bottom. You can even cut them in half and make 2 towels out of 1. I know these 3 items have absolutely nothing to do with sewing, but I did pick up these 2 candles. What I like to do with some of the larger candle bowls like this is I like to make a little small table topper and then place the candle in the center. And this was a really nice artificial plant arrangement, very wintry looking. Again, I would make a little table topper and then place this in the center. So at Michael's Crafts, they do have a small fabric department. And when I went in there, it was pretty well cleaned out because of a holiday season. So I didn't get a lot of choices, but I really like the fabrics that I bought. This is great for spring with the butterflies on it. And I love blue and whites. And so I thought these 2 pieces of fabric complemented each other. I was able to find 1 piece of Christmas fabric. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's silver metallic and it looks like a little bit of glitter all over it. They also had burlap, which is kind of hard to find. Not all stores carry it. Now I use it for a variety of things. I've actually made table runners out of burlap. Now, can you wash burlap? No, you spot clean it. So you have to make sure if you're going to be making a table runner out of burlap, you're prepared that you might have to spot clean it. The best way, I think, is to spray some Scotch Guard all over it to protect it so that it'll be easier to wipe it off. I almost forgot to mention, I made a quick little trip to my local Dollar Tree, and I was looking for yarn, and I like to buy these little packages of yarn. I use them for doll hair, and so I liked thinking about making a doll with purple hair. This is yellow, this is kind of burgundy, and then this is a reddish pink color. And they're very inexpensive and they work great for doll hair. I also bought these little strings of beads, and I sometimes put these on making wreaths for hanging. It makes a nice little handle, and so these are also very inexpensive. And one other thing I bought was this little wooden plaque, and I'm going to put a picture in here of my grandson with his name and birth date. I'll probably paint the wood a little bit, a different color, and then I'm going to use cross stitch to put that on here. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this shopping haul and that I've inspired you to go look at some of these products that I have shown you. There's some great things out there, especially the decorative towels. And remember, start looking for these little throw blankets. I've got a great project coming up. Now, if you're interested in other tutorials, I've got many of them. So to get to those links, scroll down to the description section. When you see the word more, click on that word and that description section will expand open and you will see a variety of links appearing. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and make sure you check out my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing. If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl. This is Manny, and this is Scotty. See you next time.